Okay. I guess y'all can see them tomatoes. Alright, now I got my glasses on. I keep using that as an excuse. I can't use that excuse no more. These are Ruckers. These little suckers right here are Jet Stars. I can't see the tag on that one, so I have to come back around the other side. It's got little baby tomatoes on it. I'm not sure what she's got in these. There's our lone cucumber. Had a lot of new growth on this thing. We took all the little new growth coming off of it and planted it. Maybe we can get it to do something. Alright, let's come around this side so I can see what these are called. These are big boys. Or they will be. I guess they're baby boys right now. And this one's a big boy, although it's getting some yellow on the bottom. And I think that's basil growing there. And this one's a big boy. I'm trying not to turn too fast or shake the camera much. Keep the motion blur down to a minimum. These are all beefsteak in this first bed right here. And that piece of PVC is our little watering device that we use. We drilled holes on one side of that, down all the way down the length of it. We stick the hose into the one end, run it through there, turn it on, it does the whole bed in just about a minute. We had to start putting stakes up. The wind was coming out of the west was really hammering our plants. These are we cut these sticks from elderberries. We picked the berries off of them and then we cut the sticks off. I don't know the technical term to them. Right now they're sticks. And we just use them to help hold the tomato plants up. Okay, we got some brandy wine. I guess these first 4 little spots here are brandy wines. And there's one on the end that says large cherry. Come around this side. Yeah, there. The rest of these on this side are large cherry tomatoes. And then this bed are better boys on this side. I think these are cherry tomatoes also. Now these are jelly bean. I'm assuming that's going to be like a cherry tomato. But they're loaded down with blooms. And then over here we have Super Boys. I ain't never heard of no Super Boys. We'll see how they do. Now, this sign over here says Romas. They do look a little bit different, but this is Romas on this side of it. Okay, these are Sweeties. I had never grown them before. And on this side, this side I can't read. It's faded away. I was kind of concerned about this bed. These were looking so poor, but they've come back pretty good. Let me see if I can. It says Sweeties. I guess this whole bed is Sweeties. I don't know. I think I've mentioned before that I kind of made a mistake with these beds. I believe I put too much topsoil in here. Topsoil doesn't hold any kind of water at all. We're having to water these a lot more than I thought we were going to have to. So I think when we move and I do this again, I'm going to put a lot more compost in it. Cut back some on the topsoil. Just use the topsoil on the very top of it, just to keep it from the compost from drying out so bad in the sun. Of course, I don't know how much sun we'll be getting once we move. And that's one of our zucchinis. We've been eating zucchini. There's another one. Now these have the white mold, and apparently we got them took care of because they're looking darn good. This one here broke. I don't know if y'all can see where that broke, right above my fingertip there, but she just used that little metal stake there to keep it held halfway in place, and it, as you can see, it's doing fine. Here's a squash. We can't seem to get our male and female blooms to come out at the right times. We've only gotten one small squash off of these so far. But they're doing good, especially this one here. This is the one that had the worst of the mold. And it's doing great. The wife's getting the male blooms and picking them off, and then kind of hand pollinating the females. And our peppers. We have the jalapenos on the right, serranos on the left. The jalapenos aren't doing so hot. I don't know if there was something in the ground, if we waited too long. I don't know. They're slowly wilting and dying. There might even be a critter in there eating them, eating the roots off of them. But the serranos are looking good. All them little clippings we got from the cucumber, she put right here in the end of this bed. If they live, which it doesn't look like they will, they might. They could come back. If they do live, we'll probably plant them this side of the squash and zucchini. So it's going pretty good. I'm debating on whether I want to put a shade cloth over these tomatoes. I thought that the ones down on that end down there, they're smaller than the rest of them. They just don't seem to be doing as well as these down here. Now these down here get quite a bit of shade from a pecan tree. It's probably about 3 feet across at the base, maybe a little more. So they get some shade in the morning time. Those down there seem to catch all the sun. And I thought maybe if I put a shade cloth up, it might help them a little bit. They'll still get plenty of light, but maybe it'll knock down some of the heat. We've been hovering at around 90 degrees. So I think the heat might be keeping them down a little bit. All right, well, we probably got about a 3/4 of a 5-gallon bucket, maybe 2/3 of a 5-gallon bucket of elderberries. I guess the wife's gonna make some jam. But that's about it.